headed to Breezy Point. That was the area that was probably most devastated by the storm. There was about 111 houses burned down. My son lives there. He was the second to last house not to burn down.
And you said he's an SAL member?
Yes, post 1404. He had to relocate out to Long Island, to Garden City. He's got 3 young kids, so. That's my son's house, the white one right there. The one next to it's partially burned, and everything else to the water is totally burned out. They've been warning that the big one was coming, and I guess this was it.
My name is Frank Bassetti. I'm commander of Post 1404. We're located in Broad Channel, New York, which was one of the hard-hit areas of Hurricane Sandy. And we took water damage, but we managed to survive it and became the evacuation center for the community.
We haven't been able to get in there to estimate how much damage is done, but there's been quite a bit of damage. It's still being used as a emergency center.
Right now we have FEMA in here. They're using this as their disaster recovery center for Broad Channel and Rockaway community. Almost every house in the channel was hit by water.
The interior of the houses are just devastated. The sheetrock's all wet, and the insulation got wet and held the water and did a lot of damage also, and all that had to be taken out and destroyed and carted away by the sanitation department.
The insurance companies, I guess they're bombarded, and nobody's really gotten any money from the insurance companies. So anything you're doing now, you're laying out of your life savings.
You get this money almost immediately. You don't have to worry about it being processed through a bank or anything like that. Check comes directly to you, you can get it cashed, it's yours to use immediately, which is what people needed right then. One of the difficulties I've had is explaining to people exactly what they have to give me. A couple of pictures of the devastation, receipts for food, shelter, clothing, gas for generators. I've got so many receipts for house repairs, and this is not what that's for. It's for your emergency care.
A post can receive up to $5,000. Individuals can receive up to $1,500. It is a reimbursement of money that you have put out of your pocket while you were displaced from your residence during a disaster.
We've been staying at my daughter's house for some time, and over a friend's house. We feel like, well, outcasts. We can't get back into our own home. I'm here for the seminar on the proper procedures, filling out the application for assistance. Now I have regular pictures. Now, you want copies of those, or just send, they accept these here also, or?
They'll accept either one.
Either one.
Whatever you want to send.
Some of the damage downstairs. I go there every day to check it, clean it, run the generators. It's a propane heater inside the basement to dry the walls so I could get to repairing them. The pictures show, but it's to look at it in reality was something else. I mean, it's devastating. I just never have seen anything like that before. In my own house, anyway. The TV used to hang on that wall. We had a couch over here, coffee table, little end tables and lamps and so on and so forth. We had tools down here, collectibles down here. And it's, like I said, it's all those years are gone. Now we just got to get our minds together and get back to order. Put it back together and go from there. Well, as you can see, the walls have been painted blue. Wife likes blue, so she got them blue. We added this wall so far. We will get another wall or two up today, hopefully, and go from there, and hopefully eventually we'll get our furnace in and a water heater in so we can get back in this house. This is not the 4th month. Just to head back this way now. Unfortunately, we haven't received any money from the insurance company. We've gotten a small amount from FEMA. We received a nice donation from the American Legion. That meant a lot to me, showing that there are people out there and organizations out there that do care. And this is one organization that did. I would say it was fairly easy. I mean, the application itself wasn't complicated. I mean, I think we had to answer about 10 different type questions. submitted all my receipts to them, and they looked at it and they judged, and thank God, we got what we got. They were there to help and just suggest other Legionnaires or other members, or even if you're not a member, join up, and at least you know you got one organization that'll support you.
We had a communion party here Saturday downstairs, so things are starting to get back to normal, but we still need a lot of repairs on our building. We lost our whole kitchen.
The long-term effects of seawater.
Yeah. We need a new floor, we need a new roof. If you look around, you can see where we took wind damage from the hurricane, so it's going to be a long process on our part and costly.
The guesstimates are between 140 and 200,000. But till we tear everything apart and put it back together, we're not going to be 100% sure as to how much our damage is.
We got $5,000 from the National Emergency Fund, and a lot of the individual members of the post have gotten money from the National Emergency Fund, depending on their needs. Just hopefully, we never have to go through this again. It was tough. Believe me, it was tough.
They've cleaned up a lot of the houses. They've taken away a lot of the burnt steel and God knows what else there was around. And now they're waiting to rebuild. My son's house is the second one in. They actually started work on it on Friday. Hopefully they'll be finished by the end of June. That's the estimated time. They hope to be back. You never know when your turn is going to come, no matter where you live, that you'll need some help. I hope no one else has to go through it. It was an experience, but not one that you'd like to relive again. It's kind of like being in combat. You just, you never want to do it twice.